This module feels like it belongs on the Cybertruck from day one, shaped to follow its sharp lines and keep things efficient, even when towing. At about 170 pounds, it adds only a small bump to the truck's weight, around 2%. The roof can handle 270 pounds while driving, and even more up to 650 pounds when parked, thanks to L-Track system that works with racks, rooftop tents, and other gear. Steps built into the tailgate make climbing up to the roof an easy move. Security is handled smartly. The rear hatch locks itself when shut and unlocks when the tailgate drops part way. No fumbling for extra keys. Inside, you can set it up your way with panels on the roof, hatch, or exterior. Wall-mounted compartments with elastic straps keep gear in place. There's a long list of extras to kit it out further. A sleek black spoiler to trim drag, bright LED bed lights with their own power supply, and ventilation fans. For hauling long items, spanner bars connect L-Track to the wall storage, keeping cargo secure. There is also a heated shower system with pump and tank, a projector kit to turn the bed into a movie spot, and setups for rooftop tents so a few people can sleep above the truck bed. You can even install it yourself with the provided guide. Made mostly in the US, it's matched to Tesla's Cybertruck specs. The base version of the module is priced at $6,385. This roll-up cover isn't your average truck bed lid. It's made from composite textile that's roughly 7 times thicker than standard vinyl, giving it a tough, weather-resistant surface. The matte black finish does a great job of hiding dust and dirt, and the patented steel J-hook seal keeps the edges tight without Velcro, zippers, or snaps that tend to give out over time. Snap-in aluminum cross supports add structure and can handle snow piling on top when the cover's flat. What really sets it apart is how it can stretch up and over taller cargo. Think ladders, lumber, or even a kayak, so you're not stuck leaving gear exposed. Installing it is quick enough that one person can get it on in less than 6 minutes. Taking it off is just as fast, and if you only need partial access, you can roll it toward the cab and secure it with buckles and straps. It works with sprayed-on and under-the-rail liners right out of the box, though over-the-rail liners need a bit of modification. Most factory and aftermarket under-the-rail bed caps fit fine, but it's not a match for trucks with bed rails or toolboxes. If you're hauling something bulky or oddly shaped, the cover adjusts effortlessly. No need for constant readjustments. That's convenience at its best. You can get the cover for $612. Tectonic isn't just another truck bed cover, it redefines versatility. With the ability to both slide and fold, it gives you unmatched freedom in how you access and use your truck bed. The hinges are machined from hard anodized aluminum, and the hardware is 316 stainless steel, giving it a solid, weather-ready backbone. The finish is applied in 2 steps, first an underbody grade powder coat, then a spray-on bed liner, so it can stand up to years of hard use. Each of its 3 panels weighs about 30 pounds, totaling roughly 90 pounds. Its biggest party trick is the patent-pending movement system. It doesn't just fold from one side like most covers, it folds from both the front and the rear, and then slides forward or backward. That means you can get to any part of your truck bed without fighting with a single access point. On the road, it can carry 400 pounds on top. When parked, it can take up to 600 pounds. Installing it usually takes less than half an hour, and if you need it off completely, the lift-off hinges let you do that in about a minute. The sealing system is thorough. Rubber edges around the perimeter, extra seals along the rails, rain channels, and internal gutters all work together to keep the elements out. It's available for select truck models and plays nicely with many aftermarket add-ons like racks, bed organizers, and swing cases. In day-to-day use, the Tectonic feels like a smart answer to the limits of standard tri-fold covers. You don't have to choose between access and protection. It gives you both, whether you're hauling tools, bikes, or bulky weekend gear. The Tectonic cover is priced at $2,400. There's something satisfying about a truck upgrade that feels like it should have been there from day one, and this tailgate adjuster pulls that off perfectly. Instead of the usual cables, it uses hardened steel arms. They're treated with a factory E-coating, so they hold up even when the weather turns ugly. With both sides engaged, it can support up to 200 pounds, and it's been tested to match the strength of stock cables. The best part? It locks into 8 different positions, so the tailgate can sit exactly where you need it. It's made to fit most of the big-name trucks: Chevy, GMC, Ford, Ram, Toyota, and installing it are simple because it uses the same bolt holes your cables did. Each arm is labeled left or right, so there's no guessing, and all the hardware's in the box, including bolts, washers, and even a little release tool just in case the latch gets stubborn. You can swap out each side in about 3 to 10 minutes, and adding a dab of Loctite on the bolts helps keep things tight. Fixed mounting bolts also make it harder for someone to walk off with them. In the neutral position, it works just like your factory setup, so nothing changes until you want it to. The system costs $228. Next one starts with a familiar problem: keeping cargo tied down without a mess of loose straps sliding around in the truck bed. Each one measures 1 inch by 9 feet, packs a brake strength of 1,200 pounds, and has a working load limit of 400 pounds. It comes with 2 auto-retracting straps marked with orange tabs, plus hook plates and all other accessories needed. The universal rad keeps the same size and strength, but swaps in mounting plates that fit a wider variety of setups. Installing it means drilling into the bed, but RAD 2.0 takes a different approach with a 360-degree swivel, letting the strap pivot for better alignment when tying down uneven or shifting loads. It uses dual hook plates on a single base and is currently designed for direct fit setups. Mounting depends on the version. Ford kits bolt into OEM bed holes if they're threaded, otherwise threads need to be tapped. Universal kits need drilled holes. Once in place, the straps retract neatly, leaving the bed open and uncluttered. At $150, they're small in size, yet built for durability, featuring automatic retraction and a strong load capacity. Pizza Hut, Toyota, and Nachi have joined forces to turn an ordinary Toyota pickup into something totally unexpected: a mobile pizza kitchen. But this isn't just a fun idea. It's a real, working pizza truck that runs clean and makes fresh pies wherever it goes. The magic starts under the hood. The truck is powered by hydrogen, which also fuels all the pizza-making equipment on board. No gas, no plug-in. Just clean energy that releases nothing but water vapor into the air. It's a smart, green way to cook on the move. Inside, things get even cooler. 2 robotic arms do all the work. One pulls a pizza from the fridge and slides it into the oven. The other one takes it out, slices it up, and boxes it, ready to serve. From start to finish, the whole thing takes about 7 minutes. This setup isn't just efficient, it's futuristic. Because there is no smoke, No mess, no need for a full kitchen crew. Everything is automated, clean, and consistent. And because it's on wheels, this pizza kitchen can roll up just about anywhere, festivals, parking lots, or even random street corners, and start serving hot pizza on the spot. The use of hydrogen makes it stand out. Compared to gas or batteries, it delivers serious power with zero emissions. It's not just a cool concept, it's a glimpse into what eco-friendly food trucks could look like in the near future. Each partner brought something key to the table. Toyota provided the truck and hydrogen tech. Nachi brought in the robotics. And Pizza Hut, they brought the pizza, of course. Together, they've created a one-of-a-kind ride that's part food truck, part tech demo, and all about delicious pizza. Running boards. It's the kind of upgrade you notice right away. Part style, part practicality, and all about making a truck feel more complete. Made from a single piece of aluminum, it's strong without adding unnecessary heft. Designed for crew cab Ford models from 2015 to 2025, F-150, Lightning, F-250, F-350, and Raptor, it stretches the full length of the cab, neatly covering the frame for a clean, finished look. The lighting is where it gets interesting. Slim LED strips run along each board, casting a smooth glow, while RC puddle lights shine onto the ground so you can step out at night without guessing where your foot will land. Everything is controlled through a Bluetooth app, giving you access to 234 colors, 12 animated effects like fades and pulses, and 5 presets you can save for instant use. You can also set how long the lights stay on, anywhere from a quick flash to 10 minutes. Whether you want a subtle welcome light or something more dramatic. Once mounted, it blends in with the body lines so well, it almost looks like it came from the factory that way, until the lights switch on and give it character after dark. Installation takes about 3 to 4 hours, making it a weekend project for anyone comfortable with basic tools. Day to day, it offers steady footing, personalized lighting, and a touch of personality that feels right at home on a modern truck. For $700, you get a full set of 2. For the 2021 to 2025 Ford F-150, this modular truck bed cap offers a strong, weather-ready setup that feels purpose-built for demanding use. Its frame is from steel, giving it a solid backbone that resists rust. Rubber seals line the edges to keep out water and dust, and a rear door made from tempered glass adds visibility without compromising strength. At roughly 334 pounds, it's no lightweight shell. It's capable of holding up to 750 pounds when parked and 400 pounds while driving. Getting to your gear is easy thanks to full gull-wing doors on the sides and rear, each lifted smoothly by gas struts. Lockable panels help keep everything secure, and the built-in third brake light makes the truck more noticeable on the road. On the inside, panels on both side doors offer handy mounting spots for tools, straps, or accessories, and you can add an optional shelf or storage box to keep things even more organized. For working after dark, a roof-mounted LED strip lights up the entire bed. The 6-piece modular design means you can take it apart in sections, making it easier to move, store, or reconfigure to suit the trip ahead. Installing it typically takes between 4 and 6 hours, and it usually comes with the main assembly, side panels, a utility rail, and the hardware you'll need. The bed cap costs $3,000. The Rivian R1 isn't just another electric truck. It's packed with clever little design touches that make you stop and think, wow, that's smart. One of the most interesting is its pass-through storage tunnel, tucked neatly between the cab and the bed. From the outside, it looks like a small hatch on either side of the truck, but open it up and you'll find a surprisingly spacious compartment that runs straight across the vehicle. And this tunnel is a genuinely practical feature with endless possibilities. Outdoor adventurers might see it as the perfect spot for skis, fishing rods, or camping gear. DIY enthusiasts could turn it into a tidy home for long tools like levels, shovels, or pipes. And for the more creative types? Well, companies have already been pitching custom accessories to make the most of this space. Think built-in toolboxes, slide-out drawers, or even compact kitchen setups for overlanding trips. In one demonstration video, Rivian shows the tunnel housing something unexpected: a professional-grade hydraulic jack with a lifting capacity of 3 tons. It's a piece of equipment you might not use every day, but when you need it, having it stored safely and out of the way is a game changer. Designed to fit the full-width gear tunnel between the bed and the cabin, this aftermarket slide-out system uses 2 sleds, one on each side, so you can reach your gear from either end, even in tight spots. Each side can hold up to 250 pounds, for a total of 500 pounds, and the sleds glide smoothly on roller-bearing slides with locks at both ends. Fully assembled, it weighs about 130 pounds. Installing it means bolting the 2 sled halves together with 6 bolts, then attaching them to the truck's factory mounting points with 2 bolts. If there's a slight fit issue with the tunnel door, a shim spacer is included to fine-tune the clearance. Tailgate Shower carries 10 gallons of water, enough for roughly 16 minutes of continuous spray. When empty, it's 13 pounds, and it spans over 50 inches wide, 6.5 inches deep, and 20 inches high. The built-in pump pushes out the water, running straight off a vehicle's 4-pin trailer plug or 12-volt bed outlet. The 10-foot hose offers plenty of reach, and the nozzle gives 5 spray patterns to handle everything from blasting off mud to a gentler rinse. On the tailgate side, there are 5 slots with adjustable straps to lock down up to 5 bikes. The fit adjusts easily for different tailgates. For cold weather trips, it works with propane-powered hyperheater, so warm water is an option when needed. Out in the field, it's the kind of setup that keeps messes where they belong, outside. Mountain bikers can clean up bikes before loading them in, avoiding a muddy truck bed. Campers can rinse dishes, wash gear, or scrub off after a long day on the trail. Strong spray settings cut through dirt and sand, while softer ones are gentle enough for pets or delicate items. What really makes it stand out is the water capacity, double or triple what most similar gear offers. Paired with its electric pump, so there's no gravity-fed trickle or hand pumping involved. Because it sits on the tailgate, it doesn't eat into bed space or block roof racks, leaving room for other essentials. The shower costs $400. Reaching into the back of a truck bed can be a pain, especially when the stuff you need ends up all the way against the cab. That's where this sliding truck bed tray comes in. It's offered in 3 sizes, so it fits different trucks and needs. The compact model pulls out to 31 inches and folds back to 17, perfect for shorter beds. The Solo is also aimed at short beds and keeps the focus on easy handling. The extra long stretches out to 45 inches and folds to 31, giving standard and long beds the same easy access. All 3 are quick to set up, and the design is friendly for anyone who might have trouble climbing into the bed. The idea is simple: pull the tray toward you instead of crawling into the truck. That means heavy toolboxes, awkward gear, or even a week's worth of groceries can be reached without the usual bending and stretching. While details like what it's made from, how much it can carry, or the exact type of sliding rails aren't listed, it's clear the focus is on making the whole truck bed usable from the tailgate. In everyday life, this can save time. Someone headed out for a weekend of camping can load up gear and grab it without a struggle. A tradesperson can slide heavy tools right to the edge. For older drivers, or those with mobility issues, it turns what's normally a climb into a simple pull. Even quick errands, like picking up sports equipment or hauling home supplies, feel easier when you don't have to reach or balance inside the bed. The Trunck Tray starts at $500. Most truck owners know the feeling. Loading up the bed and realizing the factory floor just isn't up to the job. It dents, it flexes, and over time, it starts to show the strain. But this structural floor system is designed to change that, turning half-ton pickup beds into solid, level platforms that can take real punishment. At its core is a heavy steel frame topped with a thick composite surface. That surface shrugs off impacts, stands up to chemicals, and has enough grip to keep cargo from sliding around. By getting rid of the ribbed factory floor, it gives you a flat, stable space that's easier to work on and load. It connects to the truck using the factory D-rings, 4 anchor points. That means less chance of rust and no damage to resale value. Installation takes less than an hour, and you can pull it out in less than 10 minutes if you need to clean underneath. There's also neoprene padding along the bed rails to stop vibration from rubbing away at the paint. If you haul cargo that really needs to stay put, the vertical rails give you more than triple the tie-down spots you'd normally get, and they're strong enough to handle up to 1,200 pounds of pull without budging. There are 2 versions, the standard model with the extra tie-down rails, and a light version that's just the reinforced floor, without the additional anchor points. It's easy to take off when you want to clean, and crash testing is in progress to put its strength to the test. Designed to tackle the weak points of stock truck beds, it gives you a stronger floor, better load security, and a work-ready surface that doesn't back down. Weighing in at 50 pounds and measuring 27 inches long, 19 inches wide, and 19 inches high, this motorcycle attachment works with the Minuteman XD lift to make motorcycle transport feel simple. It's compact enough for one person to handle, but strong enough to keep a bike steady during the entire trip. The quick release system means it can be put on or taken off in very little time. And it comes with a front chock to hold the front wheel in place. At the back, there's an auto-load attachment for extra support, along with D-ring anchor points that give secure spots for tie-down straps. From the first step, the process feels efficient. The quick release feature avoids the usual time lost with tools and adjustments. You roll the motorcycle forward into the front chock, and it stays upright, giving you both hands free to secure it. The D-ring points are positioned so straps can be applied in a way that keeps the bike from shifting, even over uneven roads. This setup works especially well for roadside service teams, small towing operations, or individual riders who need to move their own motorcycles. Switching from towing a car to a motorcycle takes only a few minutes. Out on the trail, or pushing through unpredictable weather, a vehicle's engine can only perform as well as the air it breathes. This snorkel is made for exactly that challenge. Designed for the Isuzu D-Max and MU-X with the 3.0-litre turbo diesel engine, it pushes up to 32% more air into the engine than the factory setup. Depending on how the vehicle is tuned, the improvement can reach between 25% and 70%, giving it a noticeable edge, especially when paired with upgrades like ECU remapping or a freer flowing exhaust. The heart of its design is the 4-inch Safari RMAXX Air Ram. Its low restriction grille keeps airflow smooth and steady, while a clever water separation system deflects rain, splashes, and spray before they can reach the engine. The result is clean, cool air feeding the turbo, whether the road leads through a deep crossing or along a dusty storm-hit track. It's made from UV-stabilized linear low-density polyethylene, a material tough enough to resist fading, distortion, and heat damage, even in temperatures above 100 degrees Celsius. This isn't guesswork. Its performance has been verified through aerodynamic tuning and flow bench testing, proving that it delivers more air while staying sealed against water and dust. There's also a practical touch in the rotatable intake head, which can be turned away from prevailing wind or driving rain to give the engine even more protection. It's the kind of upgrade that quietly does its job in the background, helping the vehicle push through harsh terrain and sudden weather changes without missing a beat. The price is $869. It starts out feeling lighter than you'd expect. Just 15 pounds, but still solid in the hands. Made from rust-resistant aluminum, it comes padded with thick rubber and held together with heavy-duty straps to keep frames safe. It can handle bikes from 12 to 29 inch, whether road or mountain, and carry up to 6 of them at once. Instead of clamping down all over the frame, it grips only at the upper crown, so there's no risk of tailgate damage. The rack also pushes the bikes nearly 2 feet beyond the lowered tailgate, which opens up valuable space in the truck bed for other gear. Security isn't an afterthought here. A built-in cable lock threads through all the bike frames, and the whole rack locks to the truck using the factory tailgate lock. Where most tailgate pads would sit, there's a pocket, perfect for gloves, shoes, or goggles. When the trip's over, it folds flat and tucks neatly under a workbench or hangs on a wall. It works with many truck toolboxes and tonneau covers, and it's available in sizes for small, medium, and large trucks, including full-size models like the Ford F-150 to F-350, Ram, Tundra, and Titan. On the road, the difference is obvious. Installing it takes only a few moments, yet once it's in place, it stays steady even on rough trails or at highway speed. Riders like how it keeps the bed clear for camping gear, tools, or supplies, avoiding the tangle of bikes and bags that tailgate pads often cause. The price of the Latchit is $400. Planning a fishing trip with friends. This setup offers everything needed to move 2 large fishing kayaks while still leaving room in the truck bed for extra gear. The CrossBed is made from aluminum, and at 72 inches long, it can handle a total of 500 up to 250 pounds for each kayak. The aerodynamic load bars have rubber T-slot inserts that help cut down wind noise, and 4 adjustable 5-inch load stops secure narrow items. Without the stops, the bars sit about 8 inches above the bed lip. The access bed extender adds more length to the truck bed and can be adjusted in both height and width. The 60-inch access load roller stretches across the entire width of the truck and has a padded surface, which makes sliding heavy kayaks into place easier and reduces strain when lifting. 2 72-inch bunk kits are included, each weighing 21 pounds. They have carpeted bunks and custom mounting hardware that works with Malone racks. Each can take up to 250 pounds and comes with its own hardware kit. The dimensions are 72 by 4 by 4 inches. Setup takes some care, but the manuals for each piece guide the process clearly. Once in place, the system can be adjusted for different load sizes and still keep the truck bed free for other equipment. Its materials and finish hold up well to frequent use and demanding conditions. In use, the bundle stands out for its load capacity, fit across a range of trucks, and reduced road noise from the arrow-shaped bars. CrossBed is fully adjustable in both height and width, making it compatible with a broad range of pickup trucks. The system is priced at $1,170. Electric power and vintage style aren't often found in the same sentence, but that's exactly what these conversions deliver. Take the 1960 Ford F-100 for example. Under its classic lines sits a pair of Hyper 9 motors putting out 260 horsepower. A 78 kilowatt-hour battery keeps it going for about 180 to 200 miles on a charge. The ride is tightened up with upgraded suspension and brakes, while a satin pearl white wrap and powder-coated chrome keep it looking like it just rolled out of a dream garage. Smaller builds take a different approach, like a single Hyper 9 motor paired with a torque box gear reduction and 6 Tesla battery modules for 90 to 120 miles of range. Or even a Tesla drive unit matched with Ampere battery and charging systems. There's something for every kind of driver. The base package offers about 120 horsepower with a 26.5 kilowatt-hour remanufactured Tesla battery. Step up to the power package and you're looking at 210 to 325 horsepower. Go all the way to the Super Sport and you'll be dealing with more than 400 horsepower and a chassis built for serious performance. This work happens in Mesa, Arizona, under the direction of founders Dave Adams and Rory Fleck, who bring over 15 years of EV know-how to every build. They handle everything in-house, from choosing the right drivetrain to fine-tuning the suspension, upgrading the brakes, integrating electronics, and overseeing bodywork. Tucked neatly inside the tailgate, this step stays hidden until it's needed. The folding design keeps it slim and out of the way, with estimates suggesting it supports between 250 and 300 pounds and measures roughly 15 to 20 centimeters deep when folded. Installing it appears to be a bolt-on job, which may mean removing the inner tailgate panel or using the supplied hardware. Beyond acting as a step, it can be left halfway open to work as a load stop, keeping gear from sliding out. People who've tried it tend to speak highly of its solid feel and the way it combines two jobs into one. Many say it stands up well to regular use, and the dual role as both a step and a load stop gets a lot of appreciation. It's an Australian-made product intended to fit a wide variety of pickup models. The step folds out in seconds, making it far easier to climb into the tray. Leaving it partially extended creates a simple but effective barrier, especially handy when carrying long items with the tailgate down. Exact weight, load rating, and precise measurements haven't been confirmed, but the overall impression is of a well-thought-out piece of gear, something that blends in when you don't need it and works hard when you do. Some gear earns its place not through flashy promises, but by delivering when it matters, and this rack is a good example of that. It's rated to hold up to 1,200 pounds when parked and 300 pounds while driving, though some sources mention higher limits for off-road use. For the short bed version, the rack measures 69.3 inches long, over 20 inches wide, and 9.2 inches high, weighing about 91 pounds. There are two height settings: full cab height, which gives you maximum stacking space, and mid height, which can help with aerodynamics and stability. Switching between the two takes only a few minutes. The rack is designed to work with a wide range of add-ons. You can attach MOLLE panels, mount a rooftop tent, or add brackets for gear like bikes, recovery boards, fuel or water containers, shovels, axes, antennas, and high lift jacks. Optional kits let you raise the crossbars by 2.75 to 4.5 inches, add extra crossbars in long or short lengths, lock up the sides with panel kits, or fit accessories like grab handles and bottle openers. Out on the road or off it, the rack feels solid and stays quiet, even with a full load. It fits the bed snugly, so there's no rattling or shifting. And because it's modular, you can adjust and expand it as your needs change. And unlike many similar systems, this one's relatively affordable at $1,600. Zenith Bar blends modern styling with serious off-road performance, offering a front-end upgrade that looks sharp. Made from 3mm press-formed steel, it balances strength with manageable weight. The joins are laid down with robotic welds, while a Meta Prep primer, Kuat layer, and powder-coated finish, matte or satin black, with optional color accents, help it stand up to tough environments over time. Every detail has a purpose. Twin 8-ton forged recovery points are shaped with chamfered edges, so they work smoothly with soft shackles and reduce wear on steel ones. The integrated winch can handle between 10 and 12,000 pounds. A laser-cut, removable bash plate protects critical components underneath while still allowing easy access for servicing. Built-in jack points make it ready for practical lifts out in the field. Airflow is handled smartly too. The press-formed wings and ducting channel air directly to the cooling system, helping the engine perform under heavy load. It's designed to work seamlessly with existing vehicle tech, from SRS airbags and parking sensors to front cameras. Optional grills are available when driving lights aren't fitted. Right now, it's available for the next-gen Ford Ranger, Toyota Tundra, and Tacoma, with more fitments on the way. Depending on the model, release dates run from early to mid-2025. Years in the making, it improves approach angles, trims down front overhang, and makes space for larger tires, bringing together smart engineering and a clean design for drivers who expect their gear to perform wherever they go. The bumper is available for $2,429. This compact yet sturdy camper shell from GFC is built for impressive strength. It can handle a dynamic load of up to 363 kilograms with ease. Even the hinges are designed for extreme durability, which the company proudly highlights as being practically indestructible. The side and rear panels lift smoothly and lock securely when open. Installation typically takes about an hour, and the cost is around $4,000. For a short bed Tacoma setup, it comes in at about 135 pounds. The profile is slim, which helps with fuel efficiency and garage clearance. The standout party trick is cabana mode, where the side and rear panels swing up, giving wide open access to the bed or creating a shaded hangout spot. That load halo isn't just for show. It works with GFC's beef rack crossbars, each rated around 200 pounds, and can take mounts for solar panels or rooftop tents. Inside, the frame gives plenty of options for adding storage nets, speakers, or other gear to keep things organized. On rough trails, it stays solid, handling washboard roads, jumps, and whatever a weekend off-grid throws at it. Some owners even report slightly better fuel economy compared to taller campers. When it comes to upgrading your truck, the team at TuffTruckParts has created something truly special. They've built one of the most complete and impressive tuning collections available, bringing together everything a truck enthusiast could need in one place. Their online catalog is massive, featuring over 500,000 parts ready to help you transform your vehicle into exactly what you imagine. Need a tough, rugged bumper that can handle whatever the road or the trail throws at you? You'll find it there. Planning an off-road adventure and want to add a snorkel so your truck is prepared for water crossings and dusty trails? No problem, they've got that too. Their selection doesn't stop there. From heavy-duty springs that give you extra support, to wheels that combine style with strength, and side steps that add both function and personality, TuffTruckParts makes sure every detail of your truck gets the attention it deserves. What really sets them apart is their focus on people who believe that impossible just means you haven't tried hard enough yet. For drivers who want to push boundaries and make their trucks as bold as their adventures, TuffTruckParts is a perfect match. And if standing out on the road is your goal, they have you covered there too. Their lighting upgrades give your truck not only a modern edge, but also added safety and visibility. You'll find headlights, fog lights, and an impressive range of taillights, over 1,000 different models to choose from. That means whether you want a sleek, subtle upgrade or something that really makes a statement, you'll be able to find exactly what fits your style. The vacuum systems developed by Wastecoat Pumps are designed specifically for professionals. Unlike traditional vacuum trucks, which can often be bulky and difficult to maneuver in tighter spaces, these systems are built with adaptability in mind. One of their most notable advantages is the fact that they can be mounted directly onto widely available pickups, such as the Ford F450 and the Dodge 3500. This feature alone makes them an attractive option for businesses that already rely on versatile vehicles, eliminating the need for investing in larger, more restrictive machinery. Despite their more compact size, these vacuum systems do not compromise on capacity. They are capable of holding up to 19,000 liters, a volume sufficient to manage a wide range of industrial and commercial applications. This makes them perfectly suited for fleet operators who need reliable equipment for frequent use, as well as for independent businesses looking for a powerful yet flexible solution. Performance is further enhanced by an impressive pumping speed of around 85 cubic meters per minute. This high level of efficiency means that even large-scale jobs can be completed quickly, reducing downtime and increasing productivity. Another major benefit of these systems is their maneuverability. Traditional vacuum trucks, while effective, often face challenges in navigating tight work sites, urban environments, or remote locations. By contrast, a pickup-mounted vacuum system allows operators to access areas that would otherwise be difficult or impossible to reach with larger equipment. The MoonLander X arrived in late 2024 as Radica's latest take on the truck bed camper, and it's clear they've put thought into every inch of it. It keeps the hard shell approach, giving it the toughness of an expedition rig without the fuss of setup. Just opens it up and you're ready to settle in. Depending on the truck, it weighs between 320 and 430 pounds for mid-size models, and 360 to 520 for full-size. The roof is no slouch either, handling 300 pounds while on the move and up to 500 pounds when parked, thanks to a honeycomb-reinforced design that's just as ready for rooftop gear as it is for stretching out with a view. Mid-size trucks get 42 inches of exterior height with 39.5 inches inside, while full-size versions come in at 44 and 41.5 inches. Sleeping space runs 6 to 7 feet, depending on setup, so most adults will fit comfortably. Inside, the space can shift to match the moment. In bed mode, it's a flat sleeping surface for two, laid out east to west. Couch mode folds the panels into a cushioned bench with a backrest, perfect for sitting up and enjoying the view while staying sheltered. Stow mode tucks the panels and mattress above the cab, clearing the truck bed for bigger gear or bulky loads. Every model comes with slim side pods that won't block your mirrors, a rear lift-up door, locking T-handles with internal latches, a lofted bed frame, integrated brake and marker lights, and clamps that allow installation without drilling. There's also an optional R7 insulation package for year-round comfort, adding 20 to 35 pounds. The shell weighs at least 145 kilograms and starts at $7,950. Some truck features look good on paper, but don't really change much in real life. This one actually does. It's built around two connected panels, a regular tailgate and a smaller inner gate tucked inside it. You can open or close each one separately using buttons on the tailgate, your key fob, or a switch inside the cab. That setup gives you 6 different ways to use it. In its most basic form, it works like any standard tailgate, with a spring and damper to keep things moving smoothly. Flip the inner panel upright and it becomes a load stop, keeping long cargo, like boards, paddle boards, or a dirt bike, from sliding out. Drop both panels and the inner one folds into a wide step, letting you stand 7 to 9 inches closer to the bed floor. There's also a mode where the inner gate folds down while the main one stays shut, creating a flat, steady spot for sorting gear or tackling quick jobs. On some trims, you can add an audio system, which packs 100 watts into 2 4-inch speakers. It streams over Bluetooth, works even when the truck is off, and shuts down automatically when the gate closes. The QTAC Tsunami Pro starts with a solid foundation. Polytough panels that are CNC cut, extrusion welded, and ½ inch thick. The tanks are fully baffled to meet NFPA guidelines and come in sizes from 150 to 400 gallons, fitting either short bed or long bed trucks, and a range of pumps is available. Some pumps, like the Versax 9, can self-prime, and priming options include guzzler, electric, and exhaust systems. Each unit includes a WaterX control panel, a top-mounted Hanny electric hose reel with rollers, a hose tray, forklift pockets, and a battery box with battery. Buyers can choose stainless or brass valves depending on their needs. Everything is assembled in-house, which keeps the build consistent from one unit to the next. For those who need more capability, there are upgrade options such as rear-mounted electric hose reels with aluminum racks, Polytough side storage boxes, underskid compartments, and integrated foam systems. One example is the 150-gallon short bed model with a WaterX Versax 9 pump and an electric start Honda 9 horsepower engine. This setup comes with a Viper pistol grip nozzle, stainless steel manifold, forklift runners, and a booster hose reel mounted up top. In the field, the Tsunami Pro proves itself by letting crews choose exactly what they need, from pump strength to storage features, without compromising on strength or performance. Offered in 6-foot and 8-foot versions, this hopper spreader comes in both standard and deluxe pre-wet setups. The smaller standard model holds 1.5 cubic yards and weighs 420 pounds, while its deluxe counterpart comes in at 795 pounds. The 8-foot standard handles 2 cubic yards at 625 pounds, and the deluxe tips the scales at 974 pounds. Load limits are over 4,000 pounds for the 6-foot and 5,400 pounds for the 8-foot. Both have an adjustable spread width from 4 to 30 feet, with hoppers measuring 70 inches wide, 92 and 116 inches long, and 37 inches high, each paired with a 13-inch spinner. The build is clearly aimed at holding up over many seasons. A polyethylene hopper and spinner assembly fend off rust and wear, while the mechanical drives are tucked away to keep them protected. The full-width hopper design cuts down on spillage into the truck bed, which helps extend the life of the vehicle. Both auger and spinner can be removed without tools, making cleanouts and inspections quicker. Deluxe versions bring in a pre-wetting system that speeds melting and keeps more material on the ground, reducing waste by as much as 30%. The electric delivery system keeps the flow steady, with a hopper screen and patented tapered V feeding it evenly. A built-in vibrator keeps things moving, and the spinner can be adjusted independently for precise width control. The CFS6 version, with a spreading width of up to 9 meters, costs around $13,900. If you're someone who frequently hauls cargo, whether it's for work or personal use, you know how important it is to keep everything secure during transport. Loose loads can cause damage to your truck, your goods, and even create dangerous situations on the road. That's where these cargo bars come in, a simple yet highly effective solution designed. For larger trucks and vans, they're sold in sets of 4, giving you full coverage and peace of mind that your cargo won't shift around while you're driving. Each of these bars is sturdy enough to handle up to 140 kilograms, which means they can comfortably support heavy-duty loads. If you drive a smaller pickup, or you just need an extra hand for lighter cargo, you can also purchase them individually. A single bar in this version supports up to 100 kilograms, still impressive for its size and weight. One of the features that make these bars stand out is their ratcheting mechanism. Instead of fiddling around with complicated locks or unreliable straps, you can adjust them quickly and easily to get the perfect fit for your vehicle. The process is straightforward, saving you time and effort, which is especially valuable if you load and unload frequently. On top of that, every bar comes equipped with rubber non-slip pads. This means they'll grip firmly without damaging your truck's interior surfaces. A full set of 4 is priced at $255. This universal bed mount spare tire carrier can handle tires between 33 and 40 inches tall, up to 14 inches wide. Some versions include rubber gaskets where the carrier touches the bed, helping prevent scratches. It measures about 40 inches long, 23 inches wide, and 7.4 inches high, weighing close to 45 pounds. It's designed to fit a wide mix of trucks, including Chevy Silverado, GMC Sierra. While it's considered universal, it does need to be bolted into place, so some drilling into the bed is required. Installation usually takes about 1 to 2 hours with basic tools, and the manufacturer offers a step-by-step guide to make the process easier. The mount is priced at $220. The Quad Granite stands out as one of those truck beds that feel like it was made for real work, not just for show. It has a solid steel frame using 4-inch and 3-inch C-channel beams, topped with a 1/8-inch steel diamond plate deck. The skirted flatbed blends smooth steel sides with aluminum trim, and it comes with toolboxes built right in. The toolbox setup depends on the bed length. Shorter 7-foot versions have 2, while 8 feet 6 inches and longer versions have 4. Every box comes with steel latches and locks, plus door cables rated to handle up to 1,700 pounds. Tapered corners help with tighter turns. The lid over the gooseneck is fully articulating, and spring-loaded chain anchors help keep rattles and noise down. The patented headache rack can be adjusted to match different cab sizes, includes a window opening for better visibility, and has a cutout ready for cargo lights or cameras. Depending on the model, widths and weights vary, like the F7SG at about 84-inch wide and 1,504 pounds. What really makes it different is the way it's shipped. 4 palletized pieces that bolt together in under an hour. That means faster delivery, easier handling, and no loss in the strength the Granite series is known for. Perfect for heavy work. It starts with the details most people notice first. A full-length flat surface made from reinforced steel tread plate, giving the truck a solid and dependable working platform. Behind the cab, a honeycomb-patterned headache rack stands out, offering both driver protection and a distinctive look. Side panels and the rear section carry embedded LED lighting. Designed specifically for 1-ton models from Ram, Ford, and GM, each unit is engineered for its intended vehicle, rather than relying on generic fitments. While exact figures for weight capacity, steel thickness, or frame dimensions are not released publicly, available images and customer builds suggest a reinforced understructure with strong crossmembers capable of handling demanding workloads. The LED units appear sealed against the elements, with wiring routed for long service life. The consistent finish hints at a powder-coated or similarly treated surface for long-term wear resistance. From a functional standpoint, the design offers a clear, uninterrupted load area, protection from the rack, and strategically placed lighting for safety during both day and night operations. Fitment to compatible trucks appears precise, creating a seamless transition between the cab and the bed.